I never imagined that my death would be in someone's hands. I always fantasized about how my death would be a moment in time where the chapters of my life would have been lived up and acted, and I wouldn't have to rewrite the story. I'd die in peace knowing that I died in an old age home, wrinkled up, recycling stories that I keep on telling to my caretakers. I never imagined that my death would be in someone's hands. You know, the rich and able, that were able to fly out when my government decided not to close borders. For the first time, this was the one foreign attack that we needed not to walk into our shores. He left the gates open for those that could afford to get into those planes and come back with a souvenir, a virus that is awarded to each and every one of us every time they clap their hands. I never imagined that my death would be in someone's hands. Mother Nature, she has given up on us. We can sing, we can pray, we can dance, we can hope that we could cherish her and bring light into the darkness that she is forging out to her children, but nothing can help the fact that we are just like Hamlet, where the poison is seeping into our ears and we can hear death calling, because my death is in someone's hands. We have sodomized Mother Nature for so long that she is finally coming with the poison that will have us all gone, the seeds that would have fallen under her earth just so she can find peace. The prodigal children would have returned to her at a terrible time of need. We never wanted to listen. We never wanted to hear. I never imagined that my death would be in someone else's hands. Social distancing. They don't understand what that is. In queues, they want to be so close to you, they want to breathe the virus into themselves. Don't they know that their lungs will not be able to judge whether this is a poisonous particle? Your lung will just open up and allow it to go in. It's a terrible time to be alive. We are sucking each other's thumbs dry. It's not a beautiful popsicle. I never imagined that my death would be in somebody else's hands. Wash, sanitize, bath, eat healthy. No, we are stupid children, dumb and deaf. We don't want to listen until we can see that we are next. It's not going to mean a thing unless one of them is one of us. I never imagined that my death would be in somebody else's hands. My passport barely has stamps, but that rich man has already evidence that states that he went out and he found it and he brought it to our land. South Africa. The African dream turned into an African nightmare. It's a day scare. April Fools, well, the joke's on you. You're in a bad, humorous tale. Who's watching? Who's directing? Change the script. The camera lens are bleeding the same blood that their children are washing of the eye that is watching us. I never imagined that my death would be on somebody else's hands. It's much better when death takes a form, a shape, a knife, a bullet, water, fire. But this time, death has taken a shadow. No, it is mimicking the sun. It is in its rays. We think that we are dancing to take the sorrow away, but we are dancing with the sorrow, and the sorrow is going to sing us good night, and we will sleep at broad day. Apparently, Earth is returning to what it used to be. But at a terrible cost, because we are also returning to what we used to be. No, we're not meditating enough. We're not talking to our ancestors enough. We're not talking to God enough. Whoever you believe in, source energy, woke kids, wake up and show us the light. Whoever it is that you call master, God, guardian, angel, call them out now. This is the time. Because I never imagined that my death would be on somebody else's hands. But it's much better to be choked by my enemy than to actually inhale my death by just standing next to someone who's inconsiderate enough to understand that their cough is not a mistake this time. I never imagined that my death would be on somebody else's hands. Wash yours. You don't want to be my killer.